Go for it.
All right. Hey, everyone. This is Joe Code. I'm your host, Joe Marrese. Welcome in today. This isn't my podcast uniform. I know I'm wearing my uniform again for work. I've got to go to work after this. We're doing these late afternoon recordings, and so this is what I'm going to be wearing sometimes when I have to go to work. I don't have time to go home. But, you know, this impedes me showing off my great wardrobe that I have. You know, I'm known for my fashion sense. They call me Joey Threads. All right. So, guys, I've got a guest coming out today. Great to have a guest. We always love that. We've got a lot of brackets to get to. Man, I've known this guy for a while. I don't even know how long. But he's another guy who's been in the proverbial trenches with me as far as coming up in the Los Angeles comedy scene. This guy was there, I believe, right from the beginning when I was. And it's great to have him on today. He's a great comedian, a good friend, just a good guy, you know, a good guy to have in the scene as well. You know, he's kind of a bedrock of the scene. I bet nobody's called you that before. No. Yeah. Don't say anything until I introduce you. All right. Okay. Let's get him out here. Without further ado, he don't be so anxious, all right? Let me introduce you. All right, everyone, welcome to the show. Mike Menendez. Mike Menendez is here with us today, everyone. Welcome, Mike.
Are they going to add, like, claps after the...
No,
Gotcha.
It's just for...
All right, gotcha.
Just for effect or whatever.
Good, so I didn't have to, like, fake, like, go like that, like there was claps.
No, you can wave to the crowd.
There's no...
Or,
okay.
or the fans out there.
I'm good, man. How you doing, Joey Threads? It's good to see you.
Yeah, you too, Mike. I'm glad you made it here.
Yeah.
So how come you asked to be on this podcast?
You asked me to be on the podcast yesterday.
Yeah. Listen, Mike.
Why did you ask me to be on the podcast?
Do you know what improv is?
Yeah.
Okay, just go along with it.
I'll go along with it. Well, when you get a chance to talk with Joey Threads and
all right, stop calling me.
Okay, I like that name.
I didn't like that name. I couldn't think of a name or whatever.
Joey Two Top?
Yeah. No, but yeah, I wanted to have you on because I was just thinking about, and I saw you the other night, and I'm like, Mike would be great to have on this show. Mm-hmm. We do a lot. Do you know anything about this podcast?
I know a lot about this podcast.
Oh, you do?
I don't know how much
Great.
you know about yourself, but I know a lot about this podcast.
Okay, good. Yeah, we talk a lot of food, beer, and men. I'm sorry the other day when I second-guessed your name. I don't know if you remember that.
You second-guessed my name?
Yeah, remember when I saw you at the Comedy Store and I was like, Mike, wait. I was like, wait, no. And then you're like, yeah, it's Mike.
Yeah, it's Mike.
I've known you for a decade, Joe.
Yeah, I've known you for a decade, Joe, 2013. Yeah.
I mean, I don't know. I meet a lot of people, man. What do you expect?
I don't expect anything from anybody, Joe.
I know famous people. I know non-famous people.
That's my fault. No, but you know the famous people more than you know the non-famous people. So that's my fault because I'm not famous.
Yeah, it is your fault.
I'm working on it.
Yeah.
So that next time that you see me, you're like, oh, no, that's definitely... I've seen that guy on E.
Yeah. Well, you've been on TV already.
I've had a couple lines on television.
Yeah, you were on the Chris Estrada's show. This Fool. This Fool.
Yeah.
Is it This Foo or This Fool?
It's This Fool.
Okay, with an L at the end. All right.
Mm-hmm.
All right, well, I think...
How did you say it the other way? Was it?
This Foo?
This Foo?
I don't know.
As in like Tu Wong
I think that would be funny.
Okay, yeah. This Foo? I mean, I think that might be in the... that might be in certain continents it's pronounced that way, yeah.
Well, maybe I'll do that show. So do you think you're better than us that you were on TV before?
I'm better than you. I'm not better than other people. Yeah.
No,
I wouldn't, no.
Well, that's good. You were on which season? The second season?
Second season, the finale, yeah.
Did that air yet?
Yeah, it aired 2 months ago.
Okay. Oh, yeah, because it's on Hulu, so it, like, you could stream it all or whatever, right?
It's like you.
Right.
It's like you have it.
And you had a speaking part?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, I had 2 lines.
What was your role?
My role was that I played Chris Estrada's character. His name's Julio.
Oh, okay.
And there's like a rival coffee shop because him and his 2 friends, they start a coffee shop for convicted felons, and then we are their rival coffee shop.
Oh, nice.
But we and I don't want to ruin too much. There's a great bit about it.
Yeah.
But I'm basically
no spoilers.
I'm basically his counterpart over at the other place.
Nice.
Because we're 3 people too, and we kind of mirror them, but like we're like Bizarro them. And
yeah, that's fun.
And we have like a face off, and I have a couple lines.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, a couple. One really tense line.
It's not a fight though.
No, it's in tension.
Okay, good.
We played the tension of the situation. Like this, Joe.
Yeah.
Do you feel this, Joe?
No, I don't have any tension.
Well, you just let it go right now, but
I'm glad that you got yourself a lid because, well, here's the story. I got us some coffee drinks, and thank you for taking me up on that, because a lot of people, when I have a guest, they're like, no, I'm okay. No, thank you. What do you mean you're okay? We're sitting here for an hour.
Yeah.
Have some coffee. Have a drink, relax.
Yeah.
Okay, what are you just going to sit there with your dry mouth? I mean, I know you got the water, but you need something else.
Yeah.
And I had to drink your coffee because it was going to spill in the car.
Yeah.
And I was honest with you about that. So
Right.
now you got a new lid.
But do you want to let them know what I said when you said that you drank from my lid? I said, "Cool. Can I drink from it anyway?"
No, I don't want that.
Yeah, you don't want that. You said if you, well, I guess if you want to, you said it like that first, because I think
people call me when I'm doing a podcast.
I think you want to tell
you know
me,
what I mean?
Just let it go.
I'm sitting home all day, and then, gosh.
Can we go back to the?
Yeah, go ahead.
So anyway,
Sorry, I just feel a fucking vibration in my pocket.
It's
annoying. Sorry, I'm a little annoyed at myself.
I'm annoyed for you.
I forgot my notebook again.
Yeah.
It's about the second time in the last 5 weeks. I brought a burger with me. I brought these 2 drinks. So it's like
you forgot your notebook.
When I leave the house, I'm like, oh, there's things in my hand.
Mm-hmm.
I have my stuff. Meanwhile, the notes, I wrote a whole page of notes for this episode. I remember it, though.
I think anything worth remembering, you ultimately do remember. That's why I think writing down things is... You write them down once and you don't have to read them again.
Thanks, Freud. All right, so what were you saying about
what I was saying
coffee?
about the coffee cup was that, you said I drank a little bit off the top.
Yeah, and I also
I didn't want it to spill.
Well, and then it was like on the top, so it was like
Right.
I licked it too. I like made out.
Oh, I didn't know you licked it. You said you just drank from it.
Well, because the coffee spills like on the top thing.
I just thought you did a little like
and
that.
gets in the crevice.
All right.
And I like licked it all out. That's why
I didn't know about the licking part.
Yeah.
Okay, so you told me that you just took a sip from it.
Yeah, what do you want to freaking make out, Mike?
No, I don't want to make out. I didn't know you put your tongue in it. I didn't know you put your tongue in it.
All right, I did, yeah. So that's why I was honest with you, because if I didn't say anything, I would have been like watching it. I'd be like, oh, me and Mike just made out.
Okay, see, so you weren't honest. You just told me right now about the licking part.
No, but that's why I didn't want you to have the lid.
You didn't say that part. You said you just drank a little bit off the top,
whatever,
and then
man.
you said to me, "Do you want? I'm sorry, just don't drink it off the lid." I'm like, "You just took a sip." You said, "Yeah." I said, "Oh, would you mind if I drank it anyway?" And he goes, "If you did like this, you're like,
No,
wait, let me do it."
In my face, in my head, I was like, I think that would be weird.
Yeah, no, but in my face, you're like, you still, it was still out here that you thought it was weird, by the way. It wasn't just in your head. You were just like, I guess if you want. And then I said, but would it make you feel weird? He goes, yeah.
Yeah, it would.
It's disgusting. I don't know. I don't think about things like that. You took a tiny sip. We've been in the trenches for all these years. So
yeah, you were part of that group of guys that was like obsessed with me at the like I really appreciate that you guys were big fans, and that helped me a lot. So that was really cool of you guys.
Oh, I used to recite your jokes all the time.
Yeah.
It's great.
Yeah. So those were the days. Those were good. Those were good days. That was when comedy was it seemed like being at open mics, it didn't feel like excuse me. It didn't feel like it felt like work, but I want to say it was fun. It was like, yeah, we're grinding it out, we're getting our reps in, we're practicing. But the crew of people, it made it a lot of fun. It didn't seem like, oh, this sucks, this is boring, I hate sitting around waiting to go up. It seemed like a good time.
Yeah, and I don't know if it's because I'm older now, because I go out every once in a while and I'll check out an open mic with some friends. It just doesn't.
You do?
Yeah, every once in a while.
Still go to open mics? No, I'm just kidding.
No, that's fine. That's
yeah. How is it though?
It's different. It's just a lot different, I think, just because of the way that kind of comedy is set up now. I mean, I find it weird. Like, could you imagine when we were doing like all those mics years ago?
Yeah.
That we would have taken like a clip from an open mic and put it online.
No, is that what people are doing?
People do that all the time.
Yeah. Good luck.
It's just so strange. Yeah, I was ashamed of everything I wrote for the first 5 years. I didn't want anyone.
Really? Yeah.
Yeah.
Jeez. What? You're how old now? 34?
I'm 35. I just turned 35
right.
August 18th. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm 39. Oh, August 18th?
Yeah.
Oh, happy birthday last month.
Yeah.
A little over a month ago.
A little over a month ago.
Yeah. I mean, today's what, September 21st, Thursday?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was my mom's birthday 3 days ago.
Oh, happy birthday.
September 18th, yeah. Happy birthday to my mom.
We, Mike, I used to come see you at your place of work. Well, I wouldn't come see you. I liked the restaurant and the food and the drinks. This was El Carmen? Yeah, El Carmen on 3rd Street. Great little spot, yeah. Yeah, good Mexican spot. Get some Pacificos. Yeah, I would be running low on chips, and I'd be like, hey, boy, bring me more chips.
Yeah, and I was boy.
Yeah.
I was boy, yeah.
Bring the chips over here.
But you didn't have to do that, because I would just get you complimentary.
Bring the chips, son. Bring them over.
He did do that, even if I had already
I want
had them
the chips. I want new chips as soon as the top layer goes away, because then it starts to be crumbs. Once I start getting into the crumbs, no.
Once
bring
you have
the
to start
full
doing
chips.
like that, that's when I need to.
I need a new basket. The weaving's broken.
I think I did a good job of that, though. I think I did a good
thanks.
job. Yeah. And they were complimentary. I could say that now that I don't work there. I gave you a lot of complimentary.
What kind of salsa is this? What is this, frickin' paste picante or something?
It was really good, whatever it was. I never knew the ingredients, but yeah.
No, actually, paste picante was a good salsa.
It was. I think you enjoyed yourself.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, Mike. There's a few segments that I do on the show. I do a This Sucks.
Got it.
Joe Code. I'm glad I had to think about that. I've only been doing this for 2 years. It's the Joe Code. And then This Is Great is the last one. So I'm going to do This Sucks right now. So stand by. Don't say anything. All right. This sucks for this week. Oh, man, this is tough. It's hard to not talk about this, being that this is ingrained in me. And this is just a part of my life and my upbringing. So... man, this sucks right now is being, I don't even want to say it, being a Chicago Bears fan. This is tough. Probably the most bizarre start of a Bears season that I can remember in my entire life. Just complete disarray. Completely surprised at the results so far. Most years you kind of know, you pretty much know what you're getting, I feel like, with this team going into the season. Like, expectations either way are met. Like, whether like, oh yeah, they're going to be good. Oh yeah, no, they're not going to be so good. Just, I don't know what's going on. There's a lot of things. And I really just hope they get it right, because we're rooting for you. I don't want to be one of those that trashes my team. I'll let the guys on the radio and the meatball fans that call into those shows do that. I mean, Justin Fields, we're pulling for you, kid. Let's get it done. You know, we all want this. We know you guys want this. And I don't even talk much sports on the show, but this is just a pressing issue right now. There's a lot going on. And I hope it doesn't suck anymore to be a Bears fan. Get a win, guys. 12 in a row. It's been almost a calendar year since they won a game. Let's get it done, fellas. We're rooting for you.
You sure you don't want to root for the Dolphins with me this year?
No, I'm not rooting for the Dolphins,
They're 2-0,
man. Yeah, whatever. You guys have like a dumb, like, what is that, sea green color or something?
It's beautiful.
No, I don't like it.
Okay.
Teal.
It's like a teal, aqua, orange.
Yeah, big.
But we look really
whip.
It's just you look really fast when you're in those colors.
No.
No?
Oh yeah, I guess so. Maybe.
So you were 1 year old when the Bears last won the Super Bowl?
Two.
You
It
were
actually, it's interesting. It was my second birthday.
Really?
Yeah.
The day
of the Super January 26, 1986.
That's pretty cool.
I turned 2 years old. And I remember it. No, I don't remember it.
That's better than me though. But the last time the Dolphins won the Super Bowl was 1973.
Oh, that sucks.
I really got tired of people yelling the perfect season over and over again.
Yeah, I'm tired of that shit.
Yeah.
Every year with the champagne and all that shit. Do they still do that?
They still do that every year.
Is there anybody? People are. Well,
People
it's
are
only
still
2
alive.
weeks into the season. Yeah, of course. There's.
I thought you were asking me if people from the team are still alive.
No.
Not if.
Well, they are. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, they always do that thing every year.
Yeah, there's like 6 teams I think that are 2-0 right now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. I mean, usually, it goes like almost halfway into the season, and they're like, oh yeah.
Can I ask you something though? Can
Yeah.
you just be real with me? Did you think it was gonna be like a good year?
I don't. Yeah, I did. Everybody did. All the experts. It still can be. Mike, shut
Really?
up.
Okay.
This isn't a
I'm
friggin'
sorry.
talk radio show
Okay,
of
sorry.
sports.
Well, I'm more. No, this is. It's not about. This is not about the Bears. This is about your emotional attachment to the Bears.
What are you saying?
I'm saying that you really you thought it was gonna be like a great season.
I don't know what you're asking.
I was asking you were really like what did you think they were gonna go?
I don't know. Better than last year.
Did you? Well, I mean, what was the last?
Because they were 3-14.
3-14. Okay, so so to get to that, they would have to lose 12 more games.
All right, shut up.
Okay.
I don't want to talk about this anymore.
Well, again, this is not about the Bears. I'm just.
Yeah, it is. I don't know.
I want you to be happy, Joe. You sure you don't want to root with the Dolphins?
No, I don't.
Okay.
You're from Miami?
Yeah, I'm
area?
from Miami, Florida.
The city or
The city, the actual
nice.
city. Yeah.
Yeah, I've been there before. It's nice.
You like it?
I've been to Key Largo. I once knocked over a call box, backed into it with a car, knocked it over at a like a condo complex. I was there for a bachelor party, and we were like, our friends were staying at whatever this subdivision thing was. And like we were trying to get through the gate, and I passed up the call box, and I reversed, and I knocked it over onto the ground.
Is this the first time you've told anybody about this?
I've told people, but I remember that. It stuck out in my mind when I was thinking about Florida the other day.
Were there any repercussions for this?
No, they said it was fine. That they were just gonna fix it.
Okay.
Because I didn't break it, I just knocked it over.
Which, by the way, I would like to point something out.
What?
That every time people talk crap about Florida, it's guys like you from Chicago coming into Florida.
I don't talk crap about Florida.
And then, not you, but I'm just saying the people that usually cause us the most trouble are people from out of town that treat Florida like it's the purge state. And then they knock into call boxes. And then we're just like, it's okay. And then you go back to your fancy city.
Yeah.
With your trains.
Yeah, it is a fancy city.
With your-
You lived in Chicago for a little bit.
I lived in Chicago for a year
Did
and
you,
some change.
Yeah. Did you have a favorite food when you were there?
I had a favorite
You
restaurant.
slob. Sorry. I'm trying to get some laughs in. We were just talking about the Bears. This is a comedy.
I think people got laughs from me asking
All
you
right.
your emotional attachment to the Bears. I mean, you were too deep in it. But if you were outside of yourself, I think
All
you
right,
could...
to the
Yeah.
food.
I loved Jake Melnick's. That was a place I used to go to all the time in River North.
Oh, okay. That's a good burger or what?
They would do. They have these wings called firecracker wings.
What's going on there?
love.
I never had that.
It's amazing. And then they would do a wing of the month invention every month. And for like October they did like pumpkin spice wings, where they made a pumpkin spice wing batter. So I would get.
Come on,
I
is
see,
that
So I would
good?
get, yeah, it was great. I used to get the firecracker wings and whatever the wings of the month were.
Well, what are we talking? Firecrackers? That hot? Too hot?
It was like I never could nail what it was, but it was just a really great recipe. They still have it there if you're in Chicago. And then
Yeah, I got to try that.
I used to live down the street from Lou Malnati's, so I would
Yeah.
go, but I can't eat deep dish anymore and feel happy. When I was 22, it was the best.
Right.
Just to eat that and just like I don't care.
Yeah, it was great.
Yeah.
Yeah, Jake Melnick's. Yeah, I don't think I've been there. I've heard of it.
Mm-hmm.
It's hard to go to all these places.
And of course, the steakhouses in Chicago, I think, are just the best. I remember one time I was at Chicago. I think it was called Chicago Cut.
Cut. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's right on the river.
Yes, and there was a guy there who was like, he looked like a Texas businessman. He had the cowboy hat and everything. He had like a big beard.
Yeah.
And in front of everyone, I thought for a second like Chris Farley was like playing the guy, because at one point he was around us and everyone's having a nice meal, and then the waitress comes up and he says loud enough for everyone to hear, "Get us the most expensive steak on the menu." And I was like, I think that's Chris Farley. I think he's alive and he just goes across Chicago freaking people out.
It wasn't though, huh?
No, I never
Damn,
forgot that. And then I saw Lance Briggs at that same place.
Oh, nice. Yeah, I used to see Bears players around.
Yeah.
I remember I saw Jay Cutler and Greg Olson at Sub 51. Do you remember that?
I never went to Sub 51.
So it was Hub 51 was like the bar, and then the basement was Sub 51, which was more like clubby. And I remember seeing Jay and Greg just, hanging out or whatever.
I hung out a lot because it was my early 20s and it was the first city I'd ever lived in outside of Miami. I hung a lot in Wrigleyville because I worked at Redmond's Ale House
Yeah.
on Roscoe and Sheffield.
What brought you to Chicago? What are you doing in my city, man?
I'm sorry. I wanted to study at Second City and I wanted to.
Oh, all right.
Yeah. Like growing up, I loved like John Hughes movies and I loved like John Belushi and Bill Murray. Like to me, those were like the coolest like comic personas were out of Chicago.
Nice. Yeah, I mean, you look like a guy from my neighborhood. Like you're like a guy I would have grown up with.
I think so. Yeah.
Like you do have, like I know you're what, Cuban?
Yeah.
Are you all Cuban, or no? 100%.
I mean, I'm part pervert. I'm part Leo. I'm all Cuban.
Oh, okay, both your parents. Well, no, because you look like you could be Italian.
Well, we're Spanish descended. I mean, not Spanish descended. We're, like my great grandfather's from Spain, and the other great
Yeah,
grandfather.
because like you look like you could be a relative of mine. Is what I'm saying.
And then the other great grandfather's from Lebanon. So I mean, it's
Oh, all right.
it's spread out. So it's a mix. Because I feel like I'm a white guy, but I have like darker like features around here. For a white guy. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you don't get that tan, right?
I do when I want to. Yeah.
Well, why don't you get outside a little bit?
Okay.
All right, sorry about that.
No, it's okay. Do you get outside much?
Yeah, I freaking what do you call it?
Go outside?
I told you I run the hills. I did that today. I didn't even think I would have time.
Oh, that's right. I have run into you at Running Canyon before.
No, I haven't seen you for a while. I don't know what you've been doing.
I go up the other trail now. I don't go up the...
Get me more chips, boy. Sorry, I don't want to bring up those days again. All right. Hey,
I don't hold anything from you saying that.
Mike.
Okay.
Okay, listen to me.
I just felt like it was the guy going, "Get me the biggest steak in here." Like you're the same
I
kind
wanna
of guy.
do that again.
You're just trying to make people notice you. I notice you, Joe.
So we do these brackets here on this show.
Okay.
All kinds of brackets. Like we pick winners, they advance. There's different rounds. Like right now, like we've done. What have we done? We've done best sauces, best ways of consuming potatoes. We've done. Aaron, what else have we done? Best meats on the grill.
Best way of consuming potatoes?
Yeah.
Is through the mouth, number one?
No, like fries.
Oh, sorry.
All right, best.
Sorry, I completely misunderstood that.
Yeah, you did.
Yeah.
But yeah, people write in all these brackets.
Okay.
Aaron, someone sent in one that's best errands.
Oh boy.
They've
Best
got like all
errands
these
to run?
errands. No, AARON, the name.
Oh, best errands of all time?
Yeah, going to CVS, Mike, is
So I don't know.
the number one seed.
All right. Who are the best errands of all
Nice
time?
try.
Aaron Judge.
He's got a bunch there,
Aaron Spelling, Aaron Carter.
but listen, we're gonna go with this is a fun bracket that we started.
Okay.
We did it's called the manliest things bracket, and we are now in the second round of it. You want to hear the here, I'll read to you the initial bracket.
Can you tell your audience, by the way, you have not prepared me for this at all?
There was two sides. Yeah, you're not prepared. Well,
No,
yeah.
I'm just double checking. He's not doing a bit. He has not. He's literally has not prepared me for this. It's the manliest.
Yeah,
stuff,
the
right?
manliest things bracket.
That's hot. Let's
On
do
this side, on the side of the John Wayne Memorial bracket.
Okay.
The first round was number 1 seed beer versus number 8 seed steak. Steak won that.
Wow, an
Yeah.
upset.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The next matchup was number 4 lawnmowers
Okay.
versus number 5 garages. Garages won.
Okay.
Next matchup was number 3 football versus number 6 woodworking. Number 3 football won. Then there was number 2 hunting versus number 7 black coffee. Black coffee won.
Over hunting?
Yeah, just go with it.
What the fuck?
And then the Theodore Roosevelt Memorial bracket. Number 1 whiskey against number 8 leather recliners. Whiskey won. Then there was number 4 grilling against number 5 baseball. Baseball won. And then there was number 3 fishing against number 6 dogs. Fishing won that.
So fishing advanced, but hunting did not get out of the first round.
Right, yeah. I don't know. It was a tough matchup for them, I guess.
Gotcha, just a bunch of people drinking coffee.
And then there was
Whatever
number 2 cigars against number 7 pickup trucks. Pickup
Cigar.
trucks won that in the upset.
Get the that's a big upset.
So yeah, we could tackle the next round, and Aaron, I'll let you take it from here if you want to go to that. Matthew S. He sent an updated bracket, and he said, "Joe and Aaron, what a wild first round. We are all excited to see what is in store for these teams in the next matchup. Who has enough momentum to make a push for the trophy? Will the underdogs give us another show? Or will experience show us why they are top dog? Best."
That was
Matthew. I like when people say that, best.
That was an amazing.
How about worst? No.
That was an amazing line reading, by the way.
Thank you.
This is great.
Yeah, Aaron reads off the thing
All right.
because he's kind of the moderator. We're now in the semifinals, Mike. Are you ready
I'm ready for this.
to pick these? Now, it's a best of 7 series, and you have to explain why you're picking a particular thing. Don't fuck it up. All right.
Well, if I fuck it up, I won't admit that I fucked it up, which that should be in the manliest.
And
Was
if you
that
go against me, you never get to come back on the show.
okay.
All right. We've got number 8, steak, taking on number 5, garages.
I'll just say this right now. For me, garages is going to be tough to beat, period. I like them as my overall favorite. And I like steak. I think steak is great. But when I think garages, I just think men. Women don't want to be in that garage. They don't want any part of it. They don't like the smell of it. You know, they don't want to be in there. That's where guys go to get away. Oh, he's in the garage. All right, well, I guess I'll see him later. You know, but women will be eating steak. And I do think steak is the manliest of the meats, but garages, you know, there's just a lot going on in there. There's garden tools. You know, we're talking lawnmowers. We're talking oil on the ground. You know, all kinds of stuff going on. Saws. There's probably a lot of wood. Baseball equipment, Mike. I like Garages winning this. I'll give Steak. I'll give him 2, 4-2. Garage is advancing. What do you say?
You didn't need. I feel like.
Please clear your throat.
I'm trying to. I caught what you had because I wasn't.
That's why we have drinks here.
That was great coffee. Thank you, by the way.
Oh, I'm glad to hear that.
You did that whole thing, and you really could have just broken it down to like brass tacks, which is
what's that?
Well, if there were no garages, where would people keep their steaks?
I see. That's a good point.
In
that's
the extra fridge.
Garages is tough to beat.
Garages is tough to beat. So I'm going to say it's an even bigger shellacking. It's 4-1.
All right.
A gentleman's sweep.
Garages. Yeah, that's what you know. That's what that's called. That's cool.
I'm a manly guy.
Yeah, that's what the Denver Nuggets did to the Miami Heat in the NBA Finals. No offense.
No, it's just good to be there.
We had Chase Bernstein on last week. She's a fan of the Denver Nuggets.
Is she a big fan of the Denver Nuggets,
yeah.
or is she a fan now that they're good?
Well, I don't know, because she's from here, so she really likes Jokic.
I like Jokic, too.
Yeah.
I like him a
lot. But yeah, all right, 4-1.
Yeah.
Aaron?
Oof, I'd give Steak a little more respect than that. But I could see Garages still taking it.
Sure.
I'd say 4-2.
4-2. So you
all
guys
right,
4-2.
good. Let's see. Steak in the John Wayne Finals.
What are the other brackets called?
The other one was the Theodore Roosevelt Memorial bracket.
Who just won?
Garages won.
Yeah, right. Okay. You said Steak.
Yeah, I was asking him about the bracket.
Sorry, yeah, Garages advances.
So Teddy Roosevelt?
Mm-hmm. Yes.
All right. And then we have number 3, football, versus number 7, black coffee.
Yeah, this one is black coffee narrowly escaped hunting, which a bit, a couple calls went their way, but
the Cinderella run is over.
Yeah, football destroys them. Yeah, it's a bit of a shellacking here. I guess with the new rules of ticky-tack refereeing calls kind of taking away a little of the manliness. So I'll say gentleman's sweep, 4-1, football wins. Mike, do you want to go full sweep?
I'm going full sweep on this. I don't know how black coffee even got here. Going past hunting.
Well, we just don't like hunting. I don't know.
I feel like this is a collision course between football and baseball. It's what it feels like is going to happen. And I feel like, football for sure is
4-0
over black coffee. I didn't even know black coffee was like a manly thing.
Yeah, it is.
It's a manly thing? Women don't drink black coffee?
I don't know.
Like Garage is, I can definitely see. I'm glad we got it out of the round because I've never heard someone go like, where's your mother? Oh, she's just standing quietly in the garage.
Yeah, that's why Garage is going to be tough to beat. All right.
Where's Dad? He's doing bicep curls naked in the garage.
Yeah, you can work out in the garage.
That's from American
so many
Beauty.
Things.
Yeah.
Garage is a loaded arsenal here.
It really is. I don't understand the black coffee part though, because I don't even know what it's doing here, and I think it's time to go.
Well, they lost. So
good. I'm glad.
Aaron, what would you say in that?
I don't drink black coffee. I don't like coffee at all.
This shit's got cream in it, Aaron. My coffee's got cream in it. I don't understand people who drink black coffee. I don't get it.
Yeah, I don't know.
I've done it. It's strong. It's crazy.
Yeah, I think football sweeps.
Yeah.
All right. Football and Garages in that championship match on that side of the bracket.
All right. Then for the Theodore Roosevelt Memorial bracket, we've got number 1 whiskey versus number 5 baseball.
I like this matchup, Mike. I like it. I want you to go first. I want to hear your shit.
Baseball whiskey?
Yes. Number 1 seed whiskey against the number 5 seed baseball.
What's a manlier thing?
Yeah.
Well, I feel like baseball at its core, outside of, let's not even talk about the playoffs. Let's talk about the 162 games.
Yeah. The grind of it, the spitting,
I feel like most days it's a picnic environment.
The balls.
Well, I feel like most days there's like a picnic
Cups.
environment to it. Like people could go and it's
Yeah.
like, they lost, but we still got 161 more chances or whatever we got. I think whiskey is always what it is,
Yeah.
and that is an expediter of death. And I think there's nothing manlier than speeding up the end of your life.
Okay.
Yeah. I've been watching Peaky Blinders recently on Netflix. They drink a lot of whiskey in that.
Oh yeah.
That whole show's about death.
Guys, or are there women?
Oh, there's
drinking
women
it?
drinking it too. Yeah. Yeah.
Interesting.
Mm-hmm.
That. So what are you leaning towards here?
Whiskey, but it's 4-3.
Wow. Yeah, going
So,
7.
Yeah, it's going 7 because baseball is still.
All right. See, you said it there. Yeah, I've seen women these days. I'll go to a bar, see a woman sipping on some whiskey in a glass. Still don't see women playing baseball. Baseball, to me, they're spitting. They used to chew tobacco, Mike.
They used to.
Wearing the hats.
They used to. Yeah.
The eye black.
Mm-hmm. Eye black.
Steroids.
You don't think of eye black as like athletic mascara?
Used to be steroids.
Gotcha.
What?
Athletic mascara? No.
I know whiskey is like the toughest of the alcohols. A lot of guys. See, I'm going the other way. I'm going 4-3 baseball.
Okay, wait. Can I break it down for you really quick?
No.
Okay. Would you consider?
Yeah, go ahead.
Would you consider baseball to be the manliest sport?
Mike, that's irrelevant.
No, but just answer the question. Would you consider
No.
baseball? Okay. Would you consider whiskey to be the manliest liquor?
Yeah, but that's not what.
I'm saying that wins it right there for me.
No, not for me.
If you don't even dominate your own
No.
your own genre.
Doesn't work like that.
Okay.
Yeah, but some genres are tougher. There's different divisions. SEC, Big Ten.
Huh?
You know what I'm saying? All right, let's hear from frickin' Aaron over there.
Well, I'm obviously team baseball in this, but
Good. That's right, Mike.
I mean, I don't drink at all, so the fact that it's going up against baseball, my favorite sport, it's just like it's not even a question to me.
Yeah.
So I go 4-3 baseball, but
Nice.
Everybody 4-3 though.
Yeah, Mike, see, I get teamed up on a lot, and I lose, so it's good to be on the other side of it for once.
Yeah, but it was 4-3. I feel good about
Yeah.
this.
All right, good. Baseball advancing,
It's bullshit.
playing the winner of the next matchup.
oh, sorry, we have fishing somehow beat dogs. Just gonna say that again. Fishing versus that's number 3 seed versus number 7 pickup trucks.
What
I'll
type,
let Mike take this.
what type of fishing are we talking about here?
Whatever.
Well, I mean, if you're fighting with a marlin over 3 days,
Oh, you had to bring up the Marlins
I
from
don't-
Miami.
yeah, marlin.
Them and the Cubs are fighting for playoffs right now.
You were
by the
talking
way.
to me about that yesterday. I told you I could give a shit.
6 teams fighting for 3
I could
spots.
care less.
I could
not
care more.
I could not care less.
I could
not care
care
less.
more.
Again, this is why I picked whiskey over baseball. It's also because I'm just not a big baseball guy. I'm happy for the Cubs when they won in 2016 because I worked in Wrigleyville. But
Yeah, I was happy too.
yeah, but
All right, go ahead.
that's what we're talking about. So it's fishing versus pickup
number
trucks.
3 against pickup trucks, number 7.
Well, I'm not gonna lie. I feel like pickup trucks.
Yeah,
if we're
don't
talking about
lie.
If we're talking, I won't lie.
All right.
So I feel like pickup trucks now have just become a fake symbol of manliness.
That's what we were saying last week.
How many people do actual like labor that own pickup trucks?
Thank you.
now?
What am my cousin's husband? Yeah.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
what he says.
That's
yeah.
what he says, and he's right. I feel like it's become a false symbol for manliness.
Sure.
And I think fishing is what it is. It's fishing. You either can fish or you can't fish. You can own a pickup truck and not be a man, but you can't fake fishing, especially marlin fishing. which is what The Old Man and the Sea is about by Ernest Hemingway.
Yeah, I've heard of that book. May have read it at one point also.
I think you definitely read it.
I did.
It's
I don't remember it.
It's in your, well, you might not remember it, but it's in your eyes that you read it.
Left brain.
It's definitely in your eyes that you read it. You seem like a Hemingway man to me.
All right. Go. So what?
Gotcha. Oh, what's the final tally?
Yeah.
I'm going 4-2. 4-2 fishing over pickup trucks. And and please stop buying pickup trucks.
I mean, the one pickup truck I like, and actually,
put some shit in it.
A few years ago, the one I wanted, I really liked the Toyota Tacomas. Some of those are like really sporty looking.
Yeah.
Well, that's the thing. They started making them like sporty looking, so they're not like, guys who are in construction or.
But what are you going to put in the bed, Joe? Are you going to put jokes that you don't like doing anymore in the bed of the truck?
Yeah.
Like, what are you going to fill it with? I need it to be filled. I don't like seeing trucks with a bed that's not filled.
Yeah, it's like, what do you have that for?
Yeah, what are you doing? Yeah.
It's a good point.
Yeah.
I'm with you. I say fishing 4-2 as well, because I think there are some really badass pickup trucks, though. And to respect to the laborers that do use them for work. So for that, I'm going to give them a couple games. But yeah, I mean, fishing's pretty badass.
Have you been fishing often?
Especially like you like deep sea fishing, where I got really sick in Florida. Thanks, Mike. Going on a freaking boat in the ocean. You kidding me? It's such bullshit.
I didn't tell you.
Well, you know what? I took one of those things, like the little pills you're supposed to take for seasickness beforehand. You know what I'm talking about?
One of those people?
Yeah, because it's a fish. The sea is rocky.
I wasn't.
Have you ever been on a boat?
Yeah, I've never taken a pill to be. I've never been seasick before in my life.
I think I took it wrong, though. I think you were supposed to chew it, and I swallowed it, so it didn't work. So,
I'm sorry to hear that. So you got sick?
Yeah, you should be.
You got sick and you threw up in the ocean?
Yes. And then I was laying underneath and the inside part of the boat. What's that called?
Oh God, I don't know.
You should know.
It's been a while.
From Miami.
I've never been on a boat here on the West Coast.
I have.
You have? Is it fun?
Yeah, Newport Beach.
Newport Beach? That does seem like fun.
Yeah, it is.
Okay.
All right, Aaron, what do you think?
I think it's unanimous. It's 4-2 fishing.
We're back. We're back together as people.
I love it. Yeah, these are good semifinal matchups that we're gonna do next time. Garages against football on one side, and then the other side baseball against fishing. I
think it's a collision course between baseball and football.
These are heating up. So. Not if I have my say. I told you who my favorite is, and I'm not backing down.
Who's your favorite?
Garages.
Garages is your favorite. That's right.
Yeah. I mean, a strong case is going to have to be made for them to lose.
I should have taken one of those pills that you take before you go on a boat to do this podcast. I'm like,
you sick?
I feel like I wasn't prepared for this, and we talked about a lot of stuff, and I just feel overwhelmed with it.
Good. All right.
Yeah.
Mike, I'm going to jump into a Joe code for this week.
Gotcha.
Joe code for this week is let your employees know when there are changes, okay? If you're a boss of a company and there's operational changes, you have to let your employees know, okay? The other night at the Comedy Store, we had shows changing rooms. We had shows that were supposed to be in certain rooms that were moved into other rooms, and the door staff and myself, the captain, was not even told about these changes. We had to find these out for ourselves just by looking on the website. And then we handled it on our own. There was no email, no text from a manager. And I hope they see this because I'm calling them out publicly on this podcast. Let us know when there's changes. If you're a boss or a manager and there's changes at work, you got to let your employees know. Okay? Right, Mike?
Yeah, man.
Thanks. Mike, don't fuck with me, man.
I'm not fucking with you. I really like listening to that.
All right. Just because you're wearing a flannel.
You're speaking up. Which, by the way...
suck up to me.
I'm not sucking up to you. I love listening to you speak. Like I really do think if you wanted to, you could rally all the door people at the Comedy Store to do whatever you wanted.
Yeah, I'm the boss.
I think you're that kind of guy. No, but I think you're also that type of personality.
I have the C. It's on my sweatshirt.
Yeah, that's right. He does have. He's the only one with a C on his sweatshirt at the Comedy Store.
Yeah, it stands for captain.
Is there an A on anybody?
Alex Hanna.
Is he the assistant captain?
Alternate captain.
He's the alternate
is what it's
captain.
called.
Yeah.
If you know hockey, which you probably don't.
I don't really know.
Oh, I don't really care. I only care about the Dolphins and the Heat, right?
I like the Heat. Yeah.
Bet you do.
I like boxing. Boxing's fun.
Yeah, but that's not a Miami-based sport.
It's a sport, though.
All right, Mike, and then we also get emails here on this podcast. Are you aware of that?
Yes, I am aware of that. Do you get any weird ones, though, that you just don't read?
Not really. I have before, but everyone keeps it pretty straight up here. Mm-hmm. You know, no one's really derogatory or, you know, offensive or anything like that.
Any men, because this has started to happen to me in my comedy career. I get DM'd by men who like the cut of my jib.
What does that mean?
They think I'm attractive.
No, I don't get that.
You don't get that? Really?
Yeah.
Because I feel like we're a similar kind of guy in our aesthetic.
No, I don't get the main. I mean, I get guys DMing me about like stuff, like sending me like comedy stuff or whatever, but not like hitting on me.
Yeah, it's happened.
All right.
Just checking.
Well, congratulations. That's nice.
This is nothing to congratulate.
Well, it's flattering.
Is it flattering? I think it's. Yeah, it's flattering.
For you.
I know, I'm just being.
All right. So the email here, everyone, showcodepodcast@gmail.com. We talk food, beer, and men, and a bunch of other things, honestly, whatever you want. And don't forget, you could book me on Cameo, guys. Love to do those. Picked a fantasy football draft for some people on Cameo. It was a great time, Mike. I'm sorry you weren't there. And then also join the Patreon if you want to support this podcast. $2 a month. Patreon.com/JoeCodePodcast. All right. Mike, we're going to do some emails here. And what?
By the way, is that part of the that's great part? Because we just got past Joe Code. We did that sucks.
Yeah, it's not. I didn't do this is great yet.
Okay, so this is in between the. Gotcha. All right.
No, so these are just emails.
Okay.
And this one's from Mike. It's not you, but a different one. Subject: new cousin-in-law picks off grill marks from food. I read that wrong. I hit the wrong emphasis. New cousin-in-law picks off grill marks from food. Okay, whatever.
You want me to see?
Hey, Joe. My cousin just got married 2 years ago, and I just met her husband for the first time over Labor Day weekend. We were having a family barbecue, making burgers and dogs, as well as a smoked brisket. Yum. My cousin-in-law makes himself a hot dog, but before dressing it, he picked off all the beautiful, delicious grill marks. Concerned, I immediately asked him what he was doing. He said that the char is carcinogenic and can cause cancer. I was floored by this answer. Can you believe it, Mike? You are willing to overlook the hog lips and assholes in the hot dog, but the beautiful char that the grill master artfully achieved is where you draw the line? I'm curious what your thoughts are on this, Joe. Best, Mike. Yeah, I mean, if you're going to consume the hot dog anyway, you know, that's also can cause cancer. So hot dogs are one of the least healthy foods you could possibly put into your body. So, I mean, I think just taking off the char marks, you know, you're not saving yourself, really. So just enjoy the nice taste and flavor of the char and take down that dog. Or why don't you go fricking cook your own hot dogs in the microwave if you don't want any fricking marks on them, you know what I mean, Mike?
Yeah, you know where else? There's another place place in the story that I realized that someone else could also get cancer. The radiation from that guy's stupid ass thoughts, like on grilling. The fact that he would take that guy, the cousin's husband, he's dumb as shit.
Yeah, that'll cause.
That's more
cancer.
cancerous than anything.
Damn right, Mike.
Now, what I think this guy's asking us, what he's really asking us, is how does he get his cousin to divorce this prick? That's what I'm reading.
Yeah, I mean,
because 2 years
does that one or
2 years is
times.
breakable. That's a breakable bond.
Yeah.
2 years, that's a breakable bond.
I mean, how's he getting rid of the char? What is he slicing off all the? Yeah, that's so weird. I'd like to see how his technique of even doing that.
I don't get it when people have like selective phobias about things. It's like you're saying, yeah,
right.
He's doing a bunch of shit on the.
Aaron, what are your thoughts on that horse shit?
I'll be honest, kind of spaced out. What are we talking about?
What the hell,
Jesus, man.
I'm desperately trying to find a sub for tonight for softball. So.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
Softball is life. The rest is just details. Get him a freaking T-shirt. This
Yeah.
guy's freaking obsessed with softball. Plays
I mean,
like a
if we-
million days a
We had
week.
another player who maybe didn't retire.
Yeah, I don't want to play, man.
He told me he retired. Yeah.
I don't have a car. What am I gonna? I'm coming out to Burbank with my. Okay, so I mean, Aaron, you're gonna want to chime in on this. You ready?
Yeah.
All right. So the guy says, my cousin. We were having
the char on the food.
Yeah.
I was sort of listening. Okay.
He said the char is carcinogenic and cause cancer. He scrapes off the char on the hot dog.
That's complete and utter horseshit.
Right.
Yeah. That guy's a lunatic, and you should steer very clear of him.
Yeah. I mean, if you're eating the hot dog, yeah, they're just taking off the char.
Again, I think he's asking us how does.
So
he,
do you not eat toast? I mean, I don't know.
I think he's asking how does he break up his cousin and her husband. How would you do it, Joe?
You just tell him, I don't date guys who are dainty with their food or marry, whatever.
As a man that gets DM'd by a lot of men, I think I could seduce this guy
Yeah, try it.
and ruin his marriage.
All right, let's get to the next one.
Okay.
Okay. This one is from Sour Cream Dave.
What? What's his name?
His name is Sour Cream Dave.
I think that's the guy that DM'd me.
His first name's Sour, middle name Cream, last name Dave.
Would Creamy Dave be a better or worse name for him?
Just listen. You had to be there. We
Okay.
talked about sour cream for many episodes in a row.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry for doing.
Oh, which by the way, really quick before you move on, Grills was not on the manliest stuff bracket.
Grilling was it lost?
It lost to who again? Oh, I'm sorry. If you have to go back, don't even worry about it.
No, it's fine.
I'm surprised that we didn't say that was another upset because I feel like that would have been. So you got to go all the way down. I'm sorry. That's.
Grilling lost to baseball.
Oh, okay. That makes sense.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah. Sorry about that.
All right.
So yeah, sour cream, Dave.
Yeah, dear Joe, I'm happy that you think barbecue sauce is better than ketchup. I don't want to smear liquid tomato on my chicken nuggies. Also, Chase was the least qualified person to be deciding winners of the brackets. She has no culture when it comes to food, beer, or men. Hey, how can she make a decision on sweet chili sauce without even tasting it? Whatever. Okay, rant over. What's the worst fast food establishment known to man and why? You're the best. Sour Cream Dave. I mean, Chase, she's got decent taste. She's not like food obsessed, but, I trust her general instincts when it comes to these things. Worst fast food establishment? I don't know. I used to think it was Burger King, but I've since come around on them. On paper, they're looking really good these days. They made a lot of good organizational moves and things like that. I haven't had it, but I've heard Yoshinoya is pretty bad. That's like a Asian fast food out here.
I feel like Long John Silver's might be the worst.
Long John Silver's, yeah, that could be.
I just don't think fish is something you should be messing with in a fast
food
realm.
yeah.
But my impulse was Burger King too. You're saying they've made great. I don't eat fast food, so they've made. Great changes.
You don't? Could have fooled me. Offense.
That's harsh.
How do you not eat fast food? What do you do late at night, Mike?
Toast or something.
Bullshit.
Okay.
All right. Aaron, what do you think?
The worst fast food chain. I like Long John Silver's. I was always a fan. To me, the worst to me is Chipotle.
Okay, yeah, I haven't been there in a while.
You never get a warm burrito?
I'm not crazy about it.
You count that as fast food?
It is.
It is fast food?
Yeah.
Okay, then I do eat fast food.
There's drive-through. I mean, there's one by me. Yeah.
Chipotle.
Yeah, nice try, Mike.
Yeah, sorry.
All right, here's one from Sky God 2000. Matt is his name. Bacon Bagel Crunch. Hey, Joe and Aaron. Sky God 2000 here. I know I normally just comment on YouTube, but I've created a bagel sandwich so delicious I had to write an email about it. I call it the Bacon Bagel Crunch. A toasted everything bagel, herb and garlic cream cheese, spinach, cucumber, cheddar cheese, and of course bacon. I could do without the spinach.
Without the cucumber.
Yeah. Once assembled, press down on that MFer to flatten the bagel a bit, but not too much. I don't know why, but the sandwich just works, and I encourage both you and Aaron to try one out and let me know what you think. Just make sure you have an extra pair of underwear nearby, because the crunch and the taste might just make you nut. I'm going to experiment with different types of cheese to see what works best, and maybe I'll even add some sour cream one time just to see what it tastes like. I created this sandwich while listening to your pod and watching diners, drive-ins, and dives. So I want to thank you, both you and Guy Fieri, for the inspiration. Sky God 2000. Thank you, Sky God. Always appreciate you. And yeah, I mean, sounds nice. I listen, man, you're one of those guys out there that I trust when it comes to this stuff. So yeah. Thanks, Sky God. Oh yeah, here's a quick one I want to do from Ross. And Ross says,
So
Aaron,
it's just Ross?
Yeah.
So we've had Sky God 2020, Sour Cream Dave, and now we're just Ross.
Yeah.
Okay. This is a
And Aaron is wearing his Tuggles Timber shirt.
Okay.
It's Ross's company. And on the subject of woodworking versus football, Ross says, Dear Joe and Aaron, fuck you, Ross. Because we picked, because he's in woodworking is his job. And we picked football over that. So he's doing a little razzing on us, you know.
Tell him to go buy a new pickup truck and shut the fuck up.
All right, Mike, we were talking grilling before, and there is a bracket that we have to start that I've been wanting to start if you have time, Mike.
Yeah. For you, anything.
All right. So it's the best non-meats on the grill bracket from Richard.
Okay.
Richard from San Francisco.
Mm-hmm.
And the email reads, Hey, Joe, big fan of Joe Code, and I discovered you through Chad, JT, and Strider's pods. I know grilled meats are king, but every carnivore needs something healthy, hot off the grill to strike that balance. No one wants the meat sweats. I propose a bracket below. I think some of these contenders can stand alone or along with a meat dish. Let me know your thoughts.
So this is like an NIT like type of tournament away from the main tournament.
They're all different tournaments.
Okay.
This is a separate thing.
But
Are you
it
talking
holds-
about from the manliest?
Well, it holds. Yeah.
Yeah, this is a whole separate
To me,
thing.
like the manliest tournament is like the big tournament, but this
no,
guy's proposing.
that's not a thing, Mike.
It's not a thing?
It's just different stuff.
Okay.
They're all important.
Okay.
Okay, don't downgrade one to NIT. Give me your bullshit. So the Western Conference, number 1 seed, corn on the cob versus number 8, sweet potatoes. Number 2, bell peppers versus number 7, carrots. 3, asparagus versus number 6, romaine lettuce hearts. Number 4, pineapple versus 5, Brussels sprouts. Eastern Conference is number 1, onions versus number 8, veggie dogs. Number 2, portobello mushrooms versus number 7, peaches. Number 3, veggie burgers versus number 6, eggplant. Number 4, zucchini versus number 5, potatoes. Other runner-ups, if you think some of these teams aren't playoff-worthy: broccoli, poblano peppers, hot peppers, tomatoes. Shout out to Aaron and Joe's Massive Hog. Your drill factory ain't ready for it. Best regards, Richard from San Francisco. All right. Aaron, you ready to tackle this one?
I mean, yeah, sure.
Yeah, let's do it.
It's not the bracket I'm most excited about, but yeah.
Yeah, I mean, somebody else wrote in saying it, but I mean, I think it's cool. I mean, we could go through it. I mean, I appreciate the time and effort spent to do it.
Sure.
And this is the one that that's been sitting the longest. So I wanted to get into it. Mike, I don't know what your experience is with grilling. Have you had a lot of stuff from the grill?
Yeah.
I feel like you would be good with this. Yeah.
I haven't been in a while, but there was a time where I was doing it like every week for like a few years. Yeah.
All right, Aaron, do you have the new bracket idea email? That's in the subject. New bracket idea. And it's from Richard.
I am not seeing this. It's recent?
It's from August 28th.
Oh, so it's a bit old. Okay.
Yeah, it's a little low. That's why I want to get it. And we don't have to go too elaborate on these. I mean, this is just kind of going to be a feel kind of a thing.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Just a feel?
I think so.
I like that. We're not going to think too much about it.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's just we're gonna go on instinct.
Well, I think automatically carrots should not
All right,
win.
just wait.
Gotcha. Who puts carrots on a grill? Okay.
Okay, we got number 1, corn on the cob versus number 8, sweet potatoes.
Corn.
Yeah, corn on the cob on the grill. That's a lot of fun.
That's a staple. That's the first
special.
thing I think about.
I mean, sweet potato. I do like sweet potatoes.
I feel like it should be a higher seed, but since it's lower, it's got to go early.
It is pretty low.
I feel bad for it.
I mean, sweet potatoes are really tasty. Grilled corn on the cob, man. Throw some butter on that. I like them 4-2. Not crazy, but corn on the cob wins.
4-2. I'll give it 4-2. Yeah.
You say yeah?
Yeah, I
Good.
say corn on the cob. We're back together.
Aaron, what do you think?
Oh, I think corn's a sweep.
All right.
Okay.
They're number 1 for a reason.
What's the next one?
Okay,
He's
number
gonna
2.
say
Oh,
it.
I'm sorry.
What are you
Number
rushing
2,
us?
bell peppers versus number 7, carrots.
Bell peppers.
Bell peppers.
Sweep.
I was going to say that too. I'm usually not a sweep guy, but I can't even really picture carrots on the grill.
Yeah.
I mean, grilled bell peppers are amazing. Yeah, there's really nothing more to say than that.
What's the point of putting carrots on the grill so you can get all those carcinogenic grill marks on them?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, sweet bell peppers.
Sweet.
Aaron?
Sure, I'm into it.
I mean, yeah.
Okay, then we've got number 3, asparagus versus number 6, romaine lettuce hearts.
Okay, again, grilled asparagus. Love it. Great food. A lot of vitamins in it.
What are
Romaine lettuce hearts on the grill?
What are romaine lettuce hearts?
I
What are
mean,
those?
yeah, who the frick?
Is it just lettuce in the shape of a heart?
I don't know.
don't know
I
what the
think
hell
like
it
the
is.
middle of the head of the lettuce. I don't know.
That sounds terrible.
But
I don't want
asparagus on the grill, yeah.
I'll give it
Another sweep.
I'll give it.
Holy shit.
I'll give it a gentleman's sweep because I don't know what it is, so it could surprise. So maybe they sneak out one game. In
I don't know if they do.
Going 4-1. Yeah.
4-zip. Aaron,
Sure, I'll go with that.
sweep.
Yeah.
Yeah, a lot of favorites winning here.
And then we have number 4, pineapple versus number 5, Brussels sprouts.
See, this one's interesting. When you get into fruits, I've heard about grilled fruits, and I don't know if I've ever actually had it.
I have. It's very good, and I think pineapple would win on any other day. But Brussels sprouts I love Brussels sprouts.
Grilled, yeah, I do too, and then especially grilled.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, yeah, this could be the one upset. Yeah, I mean, pineapple sounds delicious on the grill, but I just don't have enough experience with it. I know Brussels sprouts can get the job done. I feel like pineapple would be really tough, though.
I feel like it's 4-3.
Yeah, I'm going to say it goes 7.
I think it goes 7.
But yeah, Brussels sprouts takes them out in the one upset of this bracket. Aaron, what do you think?
The only reason I hesitate to say that is just because I feel like pineapple is going to make the rest of the food you cook on the grill really tasty. It's going to give it a little something, but either way, I'm outvoted. So,
would you pick pineapple?
I would.
You can. Don't be afraid.
I would. I think Brussels sprouts going to fall through the grill bars anyway. So
4-3.
Sure.
Well, here's the thing with pineapple. I'm picturing pineapple. You know what they do with pineapple is like at the taco trucks here in L.A.,
Mm-hmm.
they put that with the al pastor on the spigot thing,
Mm-hmm.
and they put the pineapple with that. So that's the only time that's what I'm picturing, grilled pineapple. So, but it's really good. But no, Brussels sprouts.
I'm picturing it in a circle, like a.
Oh yeah,
maybe
yeah.
a ½ thick, but a circle with this middle cut out.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know those.
I don't know what I would eat it with, so I guess that's a big.
A ham.
Yeah, it's a big issue.
You eat it with ham.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, guess what? They lost.
Yeah. All right. That's fine. Let's see the other side.
Eat that.
Eastern Conference. Number 1 onions versus number 8 veggie dogs.
Onions.
Yeah, I mean veggie dogs. I mean,
I'm not even sure how it snuck in here.
This is my first sweep of what we've been talking about. Yeah, onions definitely.
because they are dogs on the grill, I'll give them a game. But yeah, onions. Yeah. I mean, I don't think onions is a 1 seed. I mean, they're gonna go down.
You think they're going down?
They're going down.
It's
eventually.
like when the Atlanta Hawks with like Teague and Horford, they were a number 1 seed. You're saying it's like that
Sure.
kind of?
Yeah. But yeah, they win this one 4-1.
Yeah.
Aaron.
Yeah, I'm into that. I don't think a veggie dog belongs in this bracket.
I don't think it belongs in this competition.
No.
Let's see. Number 2, portobello mushrooms versus number 7, peaches.
Peaches?
Yeah. I've heard grilled peaches are. I've heard that's a good thing. I mean,
Like they're sliced and put on the.
I don't know.
I don't know. I've never heard of it. And because it's a foreign concept,
I mean, portobello mushrooms are nice. You know, you throw those on your grilled steak.
Mhm.
Grill the mushrooms too. Seems tough to beat to me.
I just don't know what peaches would complement. Portobello mushrooms is a great compliment to anything that you have on the grill.
Yeah, it's just hard for me to speak on grilled peaches because I haven't had it.
You've heard of this? I've never heard of this. People grill their peaches?
I've heard of it, yeah.
Do people grill their... Now I have a lot of questions. Do people grill their apples?
Never heard of that.
Watermelons? Do people grill watermelons?
No.
But peaches...
I think it's more the tropical fruits. But, yeah, portobello mushrooms 4-1. I'll let peaches sneak a game. What about you?
I'm in agreement with you on that.
Good.
Sure. They're both very foreign to me.
I
Yeah.
kind of want to go
Would
grill
be
a
on the
peach
grill.
after this. Is there a barbecue on site here?
Yeah.
Okay. I want to see what that is.
There are no peaches though.
Oh, Lord.
Number 3, veggie burgers versus number 6, eggplant.
Wow, veggie burgers going after it there.
Who's the higher seed?
Veggie burgers.
Is it now?
Against
Okay.
6
3 versus
eggplant.
6.
Are you familiar with eggplant?
I love eggplant.
Yeah, I've only had it as eggplant parmesan. I've never.
You know, eating
Had-
eggplant as a...
I mean, I guess I have.
I ate it the
I mean,
other day.
veggie burgers. I mean, these veggie burgers, veggie dogs. I don't like them, and I don't like them in the playoffs. I don't think they have the fortitude to win a playoff.
The wherewithal.
Series. I don't think they have
The
it.
wherewithal, the fortitude, yeah.
Eggplant. I mean, veggie burgers, though, they are tough. They made it there. They've gotten popularity. They've grown as an organization. But I'm going to go with the upset. I think Eggplant takes them out 4-3.
Yeah, I'm gonna go 4-3 Eggplant too. I thought to myself Eggplant should have been the higher seed, but veggie burgers are still burgers in aesthetic.
Yeah.
Yeah, so they look aesthetically, they're more pleasing looking on a grill. But I went to watch the Dolphins Patriots Sunday night game at my cousin's fiance's house in Newport. She was out of town, and he made us grilled eggplant, and it was amazing.
Nice.
Yeah, so I'm gonna go recency bias.
Cool.
I think I might actually go 4-2 eggplant veggie burger. I know you went 4-3.
That's fair.
Yeah.
Again, I think a veggie burger and just like a veggie dog is too close to the meat version that we've already done.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So I would have kept it out of this bracket. So I'll go eggplant.
By a lot?
Let's go 4-2. What the hell?
All right.
Oh, sorry. Last one.
Last match
Last
up
one.
here.
Okay, gotcha.
Last one. We got zucchini, number 4, versus number 5, potatoes.
That's a tough draw for zucchini.
That is.
I mean, because I like zucchini a lot.
How is potato this low?
Yeah, grilled potatoes. Whew.
They've had their own bracket.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. Watch out for potatoes to make a big run here. I like zucchini. I freaking like it, Mike.
I'm sorry, Joe, but it's got to go.
Bullshit, it does.
Did you think it was going to do better?
I mean, I just don't like them drawing potatoes here. I think they got.
So you would say that zucchini is like the Chicago Bears of this?
Shut up! I'm just
saying-
trying to figure out what I want to do here.
Gotcha.
What are you thinking? What are your thoughts?
I think zucchini is awesome, but I think you're right. I think they drew the toughest matchup coming out.
Damn it!
Sorry, Joe. Potatoes is the basis of so many things. It's what kind of potatoes?
Well, we're talking grilled potatoes.
Yeah, you can make them into fries. You can make like sliced potatoes. You can grill the damn thing whole. I mean, it's just unfair. You can do a number of things with potatoes. You can only really do like one thing with zucchinis. But they are good. But they're gone. But they put up a fight. I'm going 4-2. 4-2 potatoes.
All right, I'm saying 4-3 potatoes. I like zucchini.
You really like zucchini.
Going down with a big fight. Aaron?
I think it's potato sweep.
Whoa.
It's not, man.
I mean,
This guy with his sweeps.
you give me a baked potato on the grill.
Yes, so last
I
week.
don't need anything
Get the
else.
brooms out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, fine. Potatoes advances. Yeah, that good little first round there. Finally got to that, Richard. And Richard, if you're listening to this, and if you could send in the updated brackets, that would be great. If not, I could do it myself. Make me do all the work here.
Can I suggest a bracket? Not for
Yeah,
today.
and then we gotta get going soon.
No, not for today, but for another day.
I mean, we're pretty backed up on them.
You're backed up on them for a few months.
Well, what's your...
Most heroic deaths. I would like to.
No, I don't want to talk
Manliest
about that.
deaths. No.
Nah, it's a little too
No. Okay.
gnarly.
That is too gnarly. I'm sorry.
Manly's deaths?
Yeah.
Get out of here,
I'm just
man.
saying.
In movies or in real life?
In real life.
Yeah, no,
like
yeah,
the
I don't want
manliest ways.
to. Yeah, I don't want to do that.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't know.
Let's try, Mike.
No, but then I would come back. I would like to come back and do that maybe a year from now. Like I would like to be on that.
Yeah, we'll see. See if you make it back. We'll see what kind of numbers you put up.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I mean, sometimes when I have a guest, I get less views. I don't know why. Like last week, I had the episode popped on YouTube.
Chase Bernstein.
No, mine
yeah.
did Chase, my solo one, on YouTube. So, but as of now, I mean, the numbers could go back and forth. But here, Mike, this is great. You were saying I'm going to do that now, and this is great. You know, I'm not much of a sweet tooth guy, but I do like a good sweet snack every now and then. And my this is great this week is just your classic Rice Krispies treat. All right, these are always consistent, always fantastic. We have some in the snack closet at work. I'll bust one open from time to time. Just classic snack. I remember when my mom used to make them growing up, she would put peanut butter in them. Oh, that was great, Mike. I mean, with or without peanut butter, love a Rice Krispie treat. One of the best, like, treats, if you will. You know, I'll take those over brownies. I'll take those over cookies. You know, if someone's coming to a potluck party and they've got all these different trays of cookies, desserts, you know, at Christmas time, my cousin Gina will make, and my Aunt Darlene will make these Christmas tree, like Rice Krispie treats. They put them in the shape of a tree, and they dye it green. Oh, bet you wish you were there for that, Mike. What?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, say yeah.
Yeah. I shook no, but then I was like, no, I would.
All right, Mike, we're going to get out of here soon. I'm just trying to think now.
Do you want to know what's
Aaron, we're going to have to get to some comments next week. We read the comments, too, and we didn't really even get to them.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Because we were having so much fun, Mike.
I'm having a hoot.
You're a barrel of frickin' fun.
It's great. I really hope
What were you going to say?
I really hope that these numbers explode and that you have to have me as your co-host, like an Ed McMahon from now on. I hope they explode. I hope your fans like this so much that you have to have me back.
All right.
For every
that would be a good.
I'm not done. For every
good
goddamn episode from here until the end of time.
Yeah, I bet you'd want to be here.
I'd want to be here. Did you want to ask me the snacks that I like?
How's it feel being in a professional studio?
Fucking trail mix. It feels good. Feels good.
Wait, what about trail mix?
I like trail mix as a snack.
Yeah, I didn't ask you, but
I know you didn't ask me, but I just said.
No, I wanted to say really quick, what is your favorite fast food? You said you don't eat it.
Oh, I didn't know Chipotle was fast food.
Which is a total lie to the audience.
Okay.
You're just coming out here lying to the crowd.
Okay.
You're lying to the whole company.
Did you just look?
All Things Comedy. I was looking
you just looked at
I was looking at
the sign to him. Okay.
So you're telling me you never eat Taco Bell? You never eat Taco Wendy's?
Bell. No, I'd rather eat from like a Mexican, like an actual Mexican place than eat. Taco Bell.
Isn't that a convenient answer?
Yeah, I'm sorry, I don't want to.
McDonald's.
No.
Burger King.
No.
Chick-fil-A.
No. The last time I ate fast food was like when I was in a committed relationship because the girlfriend liked eating fast food.
Yeah, girls love like Taco Bell.
Mm-hmm.
Taco Bell is my number one.
Mm-hmm.
So you're telling me you wouldn't go to Taco Bell and get a spicy potato soft taco?
Not in a while. It's just I haven't done that in a very
And you
long
wouldn't
time.
add steak and guac to that. You're telling me you wouldn't do that.
I'd rather eat actual Mexican, like at a Mexican stand, than eat Taco Bell. I'd rather give money to a little old Guatemalan lady than the evil people at Taco Bell.
Oh, they're evil?
Yeah.
They're a local business also.
Are they a local
Their headquarters are in Irvine. Yeah, it's a local business.
Okay.
So
The Guatemalan lady's local too. You know how local she is? She's in my face. That's how local she is.
what do you mean she's in your face?
When I buy it from the Guatemalan lady, she's there.
Yeah, I get it. All right, let me.
You mean to say that Jeff Taco Bell isn't on the other end?
Jeffrey
of the
Taco Bell the third, by the way, because it's a generational family. he's definitely generational.
He's not
Yeah.
working the drive-through.
Yeah, no, he's not working the drive-through.
I mean, they come up with a lot of new items. They keep it
He's
fresh.
He's not chewing up the cheddar cheese and then spitting it back into his mouth, out of his mouth. I assume that's how they make the melted cheese.
I don't
at
know.
that
They
place.
have an app.
They have an app.
Yeah. Do any of your
great.
taco apps trucks have an app? I don't know.
No, they just have good people doing their best. I thought you were a fan of the working.
No, I am. I do like a good taco truck. I was talking about those the other week because me and Chase were talking about chip flavors. How the flavors make you want to get the actual food. Like there is a Doritos.
Mm-hmm.
They have a chip called Late Night Taco. It's like I'll just go get the late night tacos
From Taco Bell.
at a truck.
Oh, at a truck. So you will go to a truck.
Yeah.
Okay. But you go to Taco Bell more than you go to trucks.
Yeah, because here's the thing, Mike. I don't have a car, so I do Uber Eats a lot. I get delivery.
Mm-hmm.
You know, these taco trucks aren't on the apps.
Okay.
So that's the thing with that.
That's my fault. I didn't know that was here.
No, it's okay. All right, I'm just trying to think if there's anything else I had in my notes that I wanted to ask you. I think I pretty much nailed it. I hope there's not some... Oh, yeah, real quick. I did have this question to ask you, and then we'll get out of here. What are your thoughts on photo dumps on Instagram?
Photo dumps? Oh,
yeah, when someone's like, oh, September photo dump, Labor Day photo dump, and then they just put out all these photos. Are you into that?
I'm for their right to do it. I will not look at those pictures.
Why is that?
Because I don't care about most people's lives.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now, no matter what, if it's only 2 or 3, you won't swipe?
I mean, if it's like if you do like, hey, here's a September photo dump.
Yeah.
Like, this is me when the
a weekend at the lake photo dump.
This is me when the Bears lost to the Packers.
Dolphins game when the photo dump.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. When did the Bears lose to the Packers, Mike?
Was that week 1? That was week 1.
And the last 4 years.
Yeah, that's true too, sorry. So, yeah, I would, if like you did a photo dump, because that's something I would not expect from you, I'd check out that photo dump. But the people who are constantly like posting photo dumps, I hope are buried in a dump. I don't like the excessive show.
Yeah.
I miss when people had like photo albums in their house.
Yeah, I miss that too.
And then only if you really cared about those people would you have to see their terrible lives.
Yeah, I remember we used to have those at our house, and I would always have fun looking through the photo albums, and my mom like wrote the years on them. And
I did one photo dump one time. Here's what happened. So I have a habit of taking pictures while they're in my pocket.
Yeah.
Because you see.
Oh, you accidentally do a screenshot.
Yeah. Well, not a screenshot. I will take photos from my pocket's view of things that are outside. So one month I did a photo dump of all the photos I accidentally took while walking through a neighborhood.
Yeah, but it was the inside of your pocket?
It was the inside of my pocket.
Nice.
I thought people would appreciate it as art. Only 28 likes.
Cool.
Yeah.
Just black?
No, it wasn't black. It looked like
a faded
like a faded palm tree. Like it just looked like a dreamy palm tree and stuff like that. There was like lines because it was in motion.
Okay, cool.
I thought it was very beautiful, but no one else thought that.
All right.
Well, I mean, I'm sorry, 28 people.
Yeah, 28
thought
people thought that. All right, great. We got to get out of here. Aaron, we hope you get a 10th guy for softball tonight.
Literally? You want to hear this scenario?
What?
We have a guy that we've used a bunch of times, and he literally goes, my lawyer's on the other team, and he might not be cool with me subbing for you guys.
Okay, was he going to frickin' sue the...
No, you're not supposed to technically use subs.
Oh, God.
You're supposed to have only roster
Oh, you mean
players.
the lawyer's going to call him out for
so
being
he's going to get all lawyery on him?
Maybe.
Was he playing frickin' Kevin Fard?
Fard.
You know that guy?
Yeah, I know Kevin
Schmoll.
Fard. I played basketball against Kevin Fard.
Bet you have.
Uh-huh.
All right, cool. All right, we got to get out of here, Mike. Great to have you, man. This is a lot of fun. I'm glad you were able to come on. And we had a good time. I hope you had fun, Mike.
It was...
Don't...
what? It was...
Why'd you have to think about that?
I didn't have to think. I just wanted to take time because we're having like a real moment. Sometimes you have to take time. Don't you watch like Hallmark movies and shit? You got to have some time to it.
Yeah.
So can you repeat the thing where you're like, I hope you had a good... Do that
I hope we were glad to have you on, and I hope you had a good time too, Mike.
It was one of the best times of my life.
Yeah, I bet it was.
I sincerely hope this blows up and I have to be your co-host.
All right, yeah, that'd be great.
Where can people follow you?
That would have been a great question. Thank you much for that, Aaron.
I don't do that.
Yeah, asking me about photo dumps. At Mike the Menendez on Instagram. Menendez is spelled Menendez. Mike the Menendez.
Mike the Menendez.
And on TikTok too, but I'm mainly on Instagram.
All right, awesome. Andy's going on tour a little bit. You could travel a little doing comedy. Yeah, so follow Mike, and you can stay tuned to his updated stand-up comedy schedule. All right, Mike, thanks a lot. Great to have you. All right, everybody, that's this episode of Joe Code. Thank you all. Make sure subscribe to that YouTube channel, and we'll get to more emails, more comments next week. I know we've got a lot still to get to. Those will be read. So don't worry about that. Love you guys out there. Thank you all. And that's it. Thanks a lot. This is Joe Code. I'm Joe Marrese.